Do you remember when you were a kid, or do you remember when you got a piece of mail that was just for you?
As adults living in an instant world, the idea of sitting down with pen and paper, writing a letter by hand, and mailing it to someone we've never met sounds pretty improbable.
When my wife and I, she's a teacher at Northmont, when we first started dating, we had gone on maybe 2 dates, and she decided to spend the summer with her extended family on the East Coast. And back then there weren't cell phones. You either had a landline or you wrote letters to communicate.
Long distance was really expensive, and my father would, if I called someone even in Escondido or whatever, he would circle the phone bill and say, here's what you owe me. So writing letters was definitely a lot cheaper. So
that doesn't happen like it used to anymore. Everybody's getting emails and things like that.
The thought that our technically inclined TikTok generation kids could be capable of such patient thoughtfulness seems positively impossible.
Each year we choose one class to just start off with their pen pal letter and write things about themselves. What do you like to do on your free time? What's your favorite food, which is usually pizza?
We're not going to put names on it. We're just going to say, Dear Pen Pal, and I'm going to send them to you, and I'm going to have you let the kids choose who they think they would match up with.
And sometimes we do, though, magically match up kids that maybe are shyer or that have special needs, because we want them to feel comfortable and really have a pen pal that they can relate to.
Sometimes when you come across as a teacher and you try to give a writing assignment and you get the, do we have to? I never get that with pen pals.
I was nervous because I didn't know what to write, but I just kept writing, and I had a lot of mistakes.
The more we wrote, it got easier because we got to know each other more and we had more things to talk about.
We became friends even though we didn't even meet each other yet.
They love it. The most reluctant writers ever will sit down and write a pen pal letter.
Writing it and then having to wait takes some patience.
I was really excited to see what my pen pal was going to say next.
When's the next letter coming? When is the next letter coming?
And it's gotten them to work on their penmanship, because they want to make sure their pen pals can read what they're writing.
I'm not comfortable with my handwriting, but I did it anyway, and somehow they still understand my handwriting.
It just lends itself to all the things that we need to do for language arts, but it's kind of a trick because they don't realize it's work.
You get to know each other more because you don't really text somebody about who you are.
On November 3rd, they got to meet their pen pals out at Stelzer Park.
Welcome to Stelzer County Park. This is your backyard in Lakeside that you never knew you had, and we just take care of it for you.
And whenever we have the field trips, when they get together, it's really fun because they're so excited, especially this year, coming off of distance learning and being able to go on a field trip. And then to meet their pen pals.
I've been making friends with somebody I haven't even seen before. And it was fun because we had no idea how they really looked like.
I think it's really great because they're not looking at what clothes they're wearing, how their hair is styled, especially with all the media and TikTok and YouTube today.
It's cool to make new friends, especially in letters, without really talking, just writing.
It was pretty magical.
You can stay in touch by doing this, and it just helps you get off your phone sometimes and just write a letter to your friends.
It's kind of cool to have them do something so old-fashioned that really brings back those values of what we all want, which is to just care about people for who they are.
With their Pen Pal program, Greg and Tracy Beach and their students have proven that with a little kindness, connection, and patience, practically anything is possible.